We find ourselves at a drive-in rally because we are living in some upside-down times. There are 4 massive forces affecting our lives and shaking our country. On health, we are living through the deadliest pandemic in 100 years. On the economy, the worst unemployment in 85 years since the Great Depression. Social, a long overdue reckoning on racism in this country. Environmental, a climate crisis that is not some abstract future problem, but a clear and present danger. As a nation, we are crying for leadership. We have never faced a clearer choice than the one we have on November 3rd. We can choose Joe Biden, who believes in science, will consult experts, and have a plan to crush this virus. Or we can choose the man who said the virus is a hoax, that it will magically disappear, and on the day with the largest number of infections throughout this entire process, that we have rounded the corner. We can choose Joe Biden, who will fight for another economic relief bill and invest in our people and infrastructure so that we build back better. Woo! Or a man whose economic program consists of tax giveaways to the members of Mar-a-Lago and their ilk. We can choose Joe Biden, whose huge heart will help us heal and come together as a nation. Or the man who at every opportunity throws fuel on the flames of division. We can choose Joe Biden, who will invest in clean technologies and inspire international cooperation to reduce carbon emissions. Or the man who has eliminated our government's most effective responses to the climate crisis. Friends, for these reasons and so many more, as I said, the choice is clear. America needs Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And in North Carolina, the power is in our hands. We have a greater ability to reshape our state and country than any other voters. Just think about what we can accomplish together. Because of new legislative maps, we can retake the State House and State Senate. We can pick up 2, 3, 4, or 5 new congressional representatives, including Kathy Manning. We can elect 3 Supreme Court justices, including the first African-American female Chief Justice in state history. And we can elect the most talented and diverse Council of State in North Carolina history. We can keep the remarkable Roy Cooper in the governor's mansion for 4 more years. North Carolina is the tipping point state for the United States Senate. When we elect Cal Cunningham, we will not only defeat Tom Tillis, we will put Mitch McConnell on the backbench where he belongs. And finally, there is no path to re-election for the president without North Carolina. We can move Joe and Jill Biden into the White House. By doing these things, we will revitalize North Carolina and restore America. Is this a vision that you share? We must all vote. If you have already voted, let me hear you. That is awesome, but your work is not done, friends. We have 3 days to make sure that everyone we know and love casts a ballot in this election. We have 3 days to volunteer and get out and vote. 3 days to make phone calls and do lint drops. 3 days to win. Let's wake up on November 4th, exhausted by all that we have done and elated at all that we have accomplished together. Thank you. I'm Josh Stein, your Attorney General.